Welcome back to Arkham Reactor. Today we're doing a 2-for-1. So we're doing 82nd All the Way from Sabaton, but there is an Amaranth cover version as well that we're going to be looking at after the Sabaton one. I don't think necessarily we need to say which one's our favourite because both of them are pretty damn good. Obviously, the Sabaton version is the original one.
It's my first time hearing it anyway, so I don't have a favourite.
Exactly, it's Big G's first time hearing it, and Sabaton usually have a way with their music. They're more focused towards the pastime, so the wars and things like that. The First World War and Second World War, they focus mainly on them and put their own kind of spin on it, and it's Sabaton. As any Sabaton fan would know, they're fucking phenomenal. Amaranth, both bands are Swedish as well. I think Amaranth are definitely Swedish. So we're having a sweet day. I didn't know. No, that didn't work. Apologies. Are you ready, Big G, for Sabaton? 82nd all the way. And we have chose the lyrical version, so Big G does get to know the story.
Oh, okay.
Uno, dos, tres, go.
In the draft of 1917, a man from Tennessee. Overseas to the trenches he went, from the land of the free. Into war he brought two things along, a rifle and his faith. Joined the ranks as a private assigned to 338. There, on that day, hell in New York, entered the fray, saving the day, 82nd all the way. Into the fires of hell they are gone, a hero to be. Enter the wall from over the sea. Intervene 1918, all the way from Tennessee into 123. When his faith has been put to the test, the call to arms he heeds. On the 8th of October he went, made a sergeant for his deeds. Fearlessly in the rain.
So very much about wartime. First World War, 1914 to 1918. This was first set in 1917. The song started out with. It's very detailed.
Yeah. So it's all about one particular. Well, it's not all about, but it's taken from one person's perspective. Then.
Yeah, they do that quite. Basically, do that quite a lot. If it's not about from one person's perspective, it's about an event or something that happened. They've got a few songs based in Scotland as well. So Battle of Bannockburn, things like that. They've went obviously, about the Battle of Bannockburn. They've went back and looked into many situations when it comes to wars and things like that. They're very detailed.
Do they like their war history then?
I think, yeah.
Okay.
And as you can hear, the voice is sublime. It's dark and it's heavy.
Yeah.
It has its own kind of. Sabaton are kind of going to a bracket of their own. They're very.
Doing what they're doing in this song is you're either going to be phenomenal at it or you're going to be crap at it.
Yep.
Because if you're going to choose to write about a particular subject all the time, you risk being cheesy.
Yeah.
If you're trying to put the story into lyrics, it risks coming off as being kind of cheesy. But no, they've done a good job here. They have done a good job.
Sabaton. That's the only particularly way. The reason I picked for this song is it is particularly one of my favourites. Same with Battle of Bannockburn. I don't know if the song's called Battle of Bannockburn, but it definitely has the words Bannockburn in it and things like that. They've done a few bits on Scotland and obviously a few bits on a lot of events actually. Sabaton have got their own. They're in their kind of their own people. Going back to what I've said in previous versions, metal is metal. There's no, we don't really like to subgenre anyone, but in this case, Sabaton have their own kind of niche section. They focus on kind of one kind of. I'm not going to say. I focus on one kind of subject.
War songs.
They're always very well put together, and the voice and the whole musicianship's just next to none.
Yeah. I mean, anyway, I like that. I like that whole storytelling thing. It is hard to do though sometimes.
They do it very well.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go.
I put it back.
Achieved that day would echo to the USA. It's 82nd all the way, death from above, what they now say. What Sergeant York achieved that day echoes from France to the USA. It's 82nd all the way, death from above, what they now say.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that song.
I've always loved
You've got. I don't think with Sabaton you can definitely say at the start if you're going the way that perhaps some may say, no, it's not my cup of tea. You need to kind of listen to a little bit more, and then you'll get them.
Yeah,
they're phenomenal what they do. They always do. Obviously, as I've mentioned, songs. There's songs called "The Great War." Song called "The Great War" and the Attack of Dead Men, which is more based around Russia.
Right.
Because I think what was it? Was it in Stalingrad or something where the Germans were coming up or something, and there was barely any Russians there, and the Russians managed to pretty much chase them back to Berlin or something like that. I think that's.
I honestly couldn't tell you. My war history is really crap. I failed history.
Me too, but you can't.
That's all in the past.
Yes, but this could be another way for you to learn is through Sabaton.
Yeah.
And now it's time for Amaranth. Amaranth are a band actually I'm quite. What's the word I'm looking for now? I've lost the word.
Knowledgeable of?
Yeah, I'm quite knowledgeable of, but I'm also quite fond of. That was the word I'm looking for, fond of.
Okay.
Their music's very, very well written. Always very well written, and it's very catchy as well. What Amaranth do, it's one of them ones where there's a lot of different styles in there, as Big G will eventually listen to, and he'll get where I'm coming from.
I haven't heard these guys.
I don't even think you heard of Sabaton till then.
Heard of, but I hadn't heard.
Yeah. So enough blabbering.
Aye.
Let's get into Amaranth. 82nd all the way.
Let's do it.
You know. Dos, tres, go.
Now it's on.
Ready? Aim. Okay, York. You're on your own.
In the draft of 1917, a man from Tennessee. Overseas to the trenches he went, from the land of the free.
Into war he brought two things along, a rifle and his faith. Joined the ranks as a private assigned to 338.
On the day, Alvin York entered the fray, saving the day. 82nd on the way. Into the fires of Kelly are gonna hear how to be. Enter the war from over the sea. Into beat 1918 all the way from Tennessee. Into 123.
When his faith had been put to the test, the call to arms he heeds. On the end of October he went, made a sergeant for his deeds.
Devastating the weight of the wall, machine guns on the hill. Such the enemy taking the prisoners, the power of his will.
That's
A lot different.
different.
That's different.
It's still the same. It's still got that same, melody and all the rest of it, but it's just, I like what these guys are doing with this one.
Yeah, it's different. Amaranth do a lot. We'll cover more of Amaranth, and another band quite particularly fond of is Unleash the Archers. We're going to go through both of them a little bit more as well on the kind of side chain along with Nightwish. There's a lot of good female fronted bands, but this one has female lead singer and also two male lead singers
Yeah,
as well.
I noticed that. That's got potential already for me. Three vocalists doing different things is something. If it works, that's something I'm really interested to hear.
Oh, it does work. Trust me, it does work. But it does have the kind of same kind of sound, and when you listen to the kind of back and in the back is Sabaton, it's obviously still paying homage to Sabaton, but they've kind of, I don't want to say the words upbeated it, but it's a lot more faster, if you get what I mean.
They've kept to the same feel of the song. They've kept that same feeling and the meaning behind it, but they've just put their own twist on it.
Yeah, and that's.
I mean, it's still true to the original. If you ask me, it's still got that same overall feel so far, anyway.
Yep, it's absolutely phenomenal. Anyway, let's finish this one.
Aye, and I have put it back again.
Oh, I've not done it.
I have.
5 seconds. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Batman, nice.
There, on that day, Sergeant York entered the fray, saving the day. 82nd on the way. Into the fires of hell, they are gonna hear how to be. Enter the war from over the sea. Into beat 1918, all the way from Tennessee. Into 123.
that.
Into the fires of hell, they are gonna hear unto thee. Enter the war from over the sea. Into the 1918, all the way from Tennessee. Into 120, hell, they are gonna hear unto thee. Enter the war from over the sea. Into the 1918, all the way from Tennessee. Into 123.
Yeah.
Another awesome one.
Yeah. I like that. Don't get me wrong, the original was good. Again, not something that I would put on every day, but it's good though. That, however, I loved that they took one particular section at the end there and just done it slightly prog. You know, they done something different with the time signature and the drums, and the whole overall rhythm was different.
Yeah.
That was lovely.
Amaranth have a tendency to change some things that most people wouldn't.
Vocally, they're phenomenal as well.
Yeah, Ellis Reed is phenomenal. I think she was on YouTube a few weeks ago singing with Figure Force as well. She also did cover "See How" from "In Nightwish" when Annette left.
Mm-hmm.
She covered for, well, I don't know if that time Annette had left or she was just missing, but Ellis Reed stepped in for Annette or waited, or she was there until obviously Floor joined, and she was phenomenal at singing Nightwish songs as well. Talented vocalist.
Nice. I love the whole three vocalists all at once, and you can actually tell, even in the mix, you can tell they're all different, doing their own thing, but it is coming together. You know,
you can
it is coming together
you can,
all at once. It's really nice.
You can the three distinctive voices you can hear in your ears, but they all gel really well together, and it's
really well produced. Really well produced. Definitely. That was a good one. I like that.
See,
it was a nice little twofer.
Super one. Twofer.
Aye.
Both fantastic. I don't have a personal favourite. I like them both, but it's because I like both bands. The Swedes are very good when it comes to their metal.
Yeah.
Same with Finland as well.
Seems to be in their blood.
Vikings.
Mm.
Oh, we might do them on a math soon.
Saucy.
Saucy. Anyway, folks, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share, join the Facebook group, join the Discord group, and also you can join the Spotify playlist as well. All these songs will be in there anyway once they are uploaded.
And in order.
Aye, in order, because we like order.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Bye.
Bye.